You mean Johan? Johan?
This Neba while an LMAO.
Thank you very much, BP, with the Twitch donation. If I'm also being honest, I think that's kind of... I always felt it cringe when people who, like, you have, like, a Civic, and they're like, I know what it means to drive fast. I've drove 100 miles. Like, bro, yeah, but it's still... You're still in a Civic, though. It's just not the same, chat. Not trying to flex on you. I wish you guys just own muscle cars. Seriously. We got Grindr?
Konami.
Hero versus Virtual World. Did you say watch the whole video? No, you didn't. Let's see what this was called. Car Cucks.
Please hit Dragons. Should have hit him last ban list.
Okay.
Said this before, like, Dragons were the best deck last format.
What?
Virtual World was the second best.
What? What the actual fuck is he talking about? Revisionist history? What? You literally never said that. What? Oh my god. Press 1 if Grindr always has to be right. Holy. People have said that about me. Grindr, he must always be... Chat, we can find videos on his channel. We can actually, we can go back just the last format. We can find him saying that Drytron is the best deck by far. That's an actual quote verbatim, by the way. We can find him saying Drytron is the best deck by far. I don't even think it's close. Then we can find him like maybe 3 to 4 weeks later saying Virtual World's the best deck easily and saying Drytron's not even good. Like, what? Start drama. Maybe this is the craziest shit. Dude, maybe he like doesn't know week to week like what he said in the past.
Should have hit him last ban list. Said this before, like, Dragons were the best deck last format. Virtual World was the second best. Drytron was the third best. Arguably the third best.
I'm sorry, but by the way, when was that ever an opinion, chat, that Dragon was the best deck? Unless Dragon could secretly make VFD and I just didn't know about it, like, the best deck was whatever fucking deck summoned VFD turn 1, which was Virtual World, like, most of the time. In hindsight. True. In hindsight.
Yeah, they went, Virtual World gone. VFD needed to go, though. I agree with that 100%. Should have happened to banlist before that one, too.
No, I'm not gonna call him out, chat. Maybe he is. I don't know. But I feel like, hold on. Because I haven't watched Grindr in a little while. So obviously I don't know about... Let's close out some of this stuff we don't need up. Hold on. I want to find out when I was... Or go back to like when I was really watching tons and tons of his channel. It's going to be... See, like if you look at now, I don't have any watch bars on like almost any of his videos. Because I haven't been watching Yugi tubing, chat. Like lately. It just hasn't been really interesting to me. But... This is when he did wagers. Here you guys go. So you can see the red bars. This is when I was watching like a bunch of Grindr. Let's see. Probably even more before. Here you guys go. This is when I was watching like a good amount of all. If you go back, chat, to like this, maybe even further back, like you'll see him saying that Virtual World's the best deck by far. And you'll see him saying Virtual World's the best deck. But I remember he said Drytron is the best deck by far. I don't know which duel it was, but like this kid has, what's it called? I love you, Grindr, but you have Alzheimer's, dude. Alzheimer's at 20 years old. This isn't even the funny part. What else did he say? I mean, to me, that is the crazy. Keep watch. Oh, I mean, I thought the video was over. Hold on. Oh, okay. Well, we got a minute left. What else crazy could he say?
And then Drytron got hit like super hard, and then they're like, "Oh, we're just not even gonna hit Dragons," when they're just the best deck already. So I don't know. It kind of makes me think that like Konami just doesn't know what their meta is. They should just be using DB, because like DB is where you can truly find out what the meta is.
Okay.
Like I would rather use like DB than like YCS. Like not even lying, like Top Cut YCS. Like it means something, but not nearly as much as like the best players on DB.
Chat, press 1 if DB greater than YCS is. Apparently, chat, DB. Yo, that means all of our dueling book tournaments, chat, were technically greater than YCS's. So for any of you guys who like won tournaments, basically you're like YCS champions. BP, you won what'd you get? You got second in Smitty's tournament? That means BP basically got second out of YCS, chat. He's better than a YCS winner. Cause DB better than YCS's, according to Grinder. I think he means DB rated. I don't know.
I think DB is just always way ahead.
DB is ahead of YCS. I mean, I don't know, chat. I mean, I've told you guys, I have been, granted not on Dueling Book, I was the #1 ranked player on Dueling Network, chat. Do you guys think that CapG was ever the best player in like Yu-Gi-Oh? Because I was the #1 ranked player on Dueling Network. I think I did it twice, by the way. And I ended in 2 formats back to back as a top 5 with a top 5 rating. I think I was like 1800 both times. This was with Bujins. Just every game open Tenki, Yamato, Royal Decree, GG. I just win.
For
GG.
testing, by the way. Like,
Yamato, Royal Decree every game.
Oh, like you'll know, like, because this is it's actually really cool. I was about to talk about this card and I just have it in hand.
I don't know what this kid.
Joel Mockford
He said
one of those
DB,
cards.
not Dueling Network. I mean, it's the same website. So I'm written the same thing.
That was like in and out of formats a lot throughout the game.
Block Dragon got banned based
DB,
on a 116
you would know
person
exactly when it's
invitational.
in the format.
I mean, Block was
and
going to
out
get
of the
banned
format.
anyways.
And that was a huge boost a while ago. I remember that. It was insane. Like, if you knew about Droll and you were just like playing around it, you were like winning games.
With Bujins? Oh yeah, I played Bujins.
And then people that played into it were just auto losing to it.
The decks that were big when I was top tier on Dueling Network, the decks that were big, like the decks that I would play against, was like Bujins, the tier 1, I guess. Bujins, Geargia, which was like the matchup I hated the most. Infernity was pretty big. Mermill, Fire Fist was kind of free because Bujin just clapped that deck. With Turtle and Hair, they couldn't bear you, so like they couldn't fucking win basically. And Hat was easy. Hat was free. That matchup was like really easy until they made it so that you couldn't use Turtle in the damage step, chat. Because what you could do is you could just Yamato attack over Fire Hand. And they could just, like, if they use the effect, you'd be like, Turtle, damage step. And then you just, like, get a free plus and you'd be good. But once they made it so that you couldn't use Turtle in the damage step, that's when Bujins came, like, fell off. And then when Duelist Alliance came out, Bujins was just trash. I played against Shadows, like, 2 times, and I was just like, what the fuck is this deck? Like, I think the first game I made, like, Susono Wu turn 1 or something like that. Or I made Susono Wu, and the person, like, used Shadow Fusion, and I was like, okay, what's that do? And he was like, it lets me fusion summon with materials from my deck. And I was like, it's like future fusion, but you don't have to wait. And I was just like, yeah, this is dumb. Shadow also made me. That's what made me Thank you very much, Big Pimpin', gifting over a sub to the Nightbot, who has now been a grown-ass bot for 13 months in a row. I appreciate that very much. But yeah, quick history lesson, chat. Shadow made me quit playing Bujin. Also, Super Poly. Super Poly was legal back then, chat, and they could out your Yamato, and you couldn't. It didn't matter what you had, you just couldn't stop it. So like that just Shadows made me stop playing Bujins. I appreciate that sub, BP. Yeah, what that like? I love DB Grinder, chat, but like, what is he talking about? He never said Dragon. Like maybe. If he he never said that. Like he said 3 different decks. Like what is he even talking about? They always have Super Poly. Super Poly was unfair then, but not now. I think it got banned after that, ironically. So yeah, BP, you're actually, I was right. I'm right. Super Poly was broken back then because Konami banned it after that format. But it's fair now because it's legal. So there you go. Super Poly is only broken when Cap complains about it, chat. Because that's when it gets banned. Yeah, when they banned it during they banned it after Duelist Alliance, or Shadows got Super Poly banned. But I just thought that was crazy. I didn't even remember. I think I had only seen Super Poly like one time ever, and it was Heroes. Heroes used to play Super Poly, chat. If you guys don't know, like everyone thinks that Shadows was the first deck that played Super Poly, but incorrect. E-Heroes used to play it, or I don't know if I should call it E-Heroes. Let's just say Heroes, because I'm pretty sure there were other heroes in it. Cells' DM set. Oh my god. Cells is gonna make me maul this little zoomer. English, male, meaning shield wolf. I'm the shield wolf, chat. Do any of you guys have cool names? Like, oh my god. If this was a stock chat. Yo, press F to pay respects. What the fuck? Bro, people's, oh my god. Chat. This name peaked right when I was born. Press 1 if Cap G's birth track. I caused the crash of the name Randall. Bro. Wow. I guess this I really have an old name, chat. Like holy shit. This name has crashed.